What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the 82 plus upgrade pack, and first I thought, you know what, we'll go and do a little bit of the daily login, as that has finished now. If you haven't obviously finished it on your account, or you've missed any days, and unfortunately I think they only do 4, and then normally we get another 4, or at least we did last year. We had 2 sets of them, so we have now got a mega pack that we obviously can go into these 82 pluses, which is always fantastic. So we actually have 2 rare player pack as well. I'm guessing there was 2 packs with it. Let's have a look and see if we get anybody in these, and we can obviously go and show you the 82 plus pack, as we also had an 81 to 87. So it's quite interesting to see what you actually can do in this game now in terms of grinding for the next couple of days, because some of them are guaranteed, some of them require 5 players, some of them require a lot less. We are, just for the purpose of the video, gonna just get rid of him rather than having to put him in. Let's have a look in this mega pack then. 4 days worth of daily login, and we get a walkout, which is fantastic. Oh, and it couldn't have been Lauan, could it? I will always take an 87. Obviously, great fodder for any more SBCs. We also get Sane, Lamar, and a few others, as well as Fabianski in the back. So he is tradable. That is fantastic. So if we are looking at what sort of upgrade pack you want to be doing, we have got a few. We have got a few now. I don't think there's absolutely any other SBCs out at the moment. The 81 double is obviously there. So if we go to the Black Friday tab, as we normally do, for the moment, for the purpose of the video, I will get rid of the favorites. So if we're looking at it, we have the 75 plus player pick. That, to be honest, has been relatively decent for me. It is just 5 players, 20 chem, 3 rare. People argue, obviously, that that is better in terms of the fact you can choose. Totally agree with you, but we now have 82 doubles, which obviously the main aim is going to be to look at these. These are obviously full squads. League Gun is obviously what everybody wants to do. It's a double upgrade, so again, you are arguing between the two. You can have a more specific chance, and obviously a more specific chance to get duplicates, or you could go for this 82 plus pick. Obviously, as well, people are looking to do base icon upgrades or for hero upgrades for Ginola / Di Natale. And if we are looking at these, we're looking at 81 to 87 or the 82 plus. They are both came in relatively recently. The 82s only just came up, and I think the 81 to 87 came around about 4:30, I want to say, or at least that's when I noticed it. So in terms of the 81 to 87 grind, obviously there's a cap. So there is only 4 players that you need to do. Yes, they do need some sort of link to get the 20 chem, or all need to be in the same position. So we will kind of have one go at that as well. But the interesting one that I want to see the sort of weight to start with is the 82 plus. Obviously there's no cap, so you can go all the way up to Messi, or you could obviously go and get an 82. That is going to be the unfortunate events. And the personal way that I personally would like to grind this, other than spending coins, would be to use all of my fodder that necessarily isn't used in anything. So how many rares do we need? We just need 2 rares, which is always nice. So if we go low to high, and I'll show you again what I do. I normally try and do this on these sorts of videos. Personally, we are using all of these in terms of these, so we may actually have to go buy a couple just to do, like, say 5 of them. If we get rid of the Portuguese league, that is absolutely fine. It is obviously only 30 chem, but it should be that the commons should be okay to use quite a lot of them. So if we just have a quick look, obviously the Portuguese league is going to be fantastic to use with having them rares in already. So let's just have a quick look and see if we've got anything else, as we are very heavy on the SBC cards that we've got. So it is just rares that I think we need to use. So for instance, if we just whack him there, we'll go with you here. We'll put the goalkeeper in properly. Obviously the kind of having this perfect link, or at least a strong link, is always going to help. So we want to make sure we are utilizing as many kind of players that don't necessarily fit, like the Czech league and stuff like that. So if we go straight into it, I want to see the very first one to see what we can do, and then we'll put a couple in just in case we do get any duplicates, because I think 82s and above we actually are alright. So an 82 plus, you saw what we had to give up, and it's going to be an 82. Ouch. Who is it? Oh, it's even a goalkeeper as well. So basically with this, you've got the options. You either go and put them into, obviously, upgrade packs, into the Foot Heroes one if they are relatively decent. If they are 82 or 8, I'd say just 82, I would suggest just putting them straight back in. I think that's going to be your best chance to kind of grind this one out. Whether I'd want to choose this as my method of upgrades, just because I think personally the best method that you can use right now is the League SBC into the upgrades. Personally, I've kind of held off on League Gun right now because we know we are putting all of the golds into that upgrade pack. So personally for me, I think that is going to be the best grind that you can do in terms of what you want it to pay off with. I think the 81 to 87 is fantastic for the little grind. If you are looking for them quick wins to maybe stock up your club, that for me is going to be a fantastic way to definitely upgrade kind of your fodder total. Obviously to a point, because you're not necessarily going to get loads and loads of 87s. That is naturally just how it works. If we are going to go with this, though, we'll just do one more just to show you, and then we'll kind of have a look at a deep dive at the rest of them. So what I mean, we've used a lot of fodder recently, so I know we need that Italian goalkeeper. It might be that we have to go and buy a few, because literally, like I say, in terms of fodder, we're doing really well with kind of keeping our gold cards. So if he's Italian too, that's absolutely fine, but we have got 4 goalkeepers here, which is just crazy. So let's go ahead, and who we've got a Spanish player in here, so let's go gold commons. Obviously you want to be choosing leagues with necessarily a few golds in it, but you know that they're not going to be massive kind of expense, and I can imagine commons are going to go up a little bit, as you can see here straight away, because obviously people are looking at the upgrade packs and thinking, that's a bit of me, let's go do that. So if we go with a striker, we'll go with the 2 strikers, and we'll see if we can get a Spanish kind of other player other than a goalkeeper if we could. Let's have a quick go on this flag, see if we can find anybody but these goalkeepers. I can imagine they probably are a little bit more expensive. I do see a CDM though, and of course he's going to go. So let's go into midfield, refresh the search. Oh, and perfect. So we've got a right mid, even better actually. And he plays for Valladolid, so I believe that was the keeper. Oh no, we got Huesca. So if we go gold commons like before, we go newest, and we'll just go 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look then, so we can whack all of these in. We've only got the 2 rares in, obviously. And then if we go with the right mid here, we swap them over to the right mid side, and I think perfect. And that's it. You kind of don't need necessarily full links. Like you can see 4, 1, 1, 2. That is enough then to just get 3 players that link. So even if you just literally went with the Espanol 2, you can see that they're 550, 600 coins. You're spending, say you're buying 3 of them, it's 1.8k. Then I think in terms of rares, let's have a quick look at what sort of price we're sitting at, because they will fluctuate depending on the rares. Let's make sure we got the max search. Say we say 900. So they're at 59 minutes. So they will go down and up, depending on obviously how many people are doing. So we're looking at probably about a K, I can imagine, at the moment. So we're saying that we've got 3, because you could easily snipe one of them. Say we're saying 3k for that. You're looking at about 4.5k a time for these SBCs if you are buying them all from scratch. Take off a K if obviously you're putting that last player back into it. So there is the chance to obviously go up and down. 82 again, it's not amazing. It is Isaac 82, yeah, of course. Thinking that I was loud on to say Ibra is aboard. But in terms of that, as you can see, you will get hits and misses. And I think to start with, the weight is always low. But I am interested. So if we go to the 81 to 87, just to see if we can do something. I think for me, the 82 plus is going to be nice, but there is better ways of doing it. And the 81 to 87, again, like I say, in terms of fodder, sometimes you might only get a board. Like, genuinely, you may only get a board, and that's it. If we whack these 2 in, because we know that they will link, we only need the 2 rares. And then again, if we only need the 20 chem, but say if we go gold common, we'll just go to La Liga for the purposes of the video, just whack anybody in. If we could go with potentially a midfielder, that would absolutely be spot on. 600 easy, no real kind of horrible bidding wars there, or anyone trying to snipe him quicker. We managed to get them 2 done. Whack him there and whack him there, and that should be an easy 20. So again, I've utilized the 2 rares that we've got in the club. Obviously they're both 82, so again, it doesn't really matter. I think boards and above are the ones you're trying to protect unless they're duplicate. Other than that, send it. So the 81 to 87, I guarantee this is going to be a board just to show me up. Or maybe not. Maybe the weight is really down, so it's going to be Gareth Bale at 82 again. So like I say, in terms of this grind, it's going to be very patient. You're going to have to really put it in. But I personally wouldn't be spending millions and millions of coins on these upgrades right now. I'd be still doing the sensible grind on League SBCs. I know people's clubs are not necessarily going to be there. I just think it's more worth it. You get the packs from the League SBCs. Then you get to go and do one of the big ones. You get to do these kind of ones like the Premier League and all of that. So in terms of League 1, what I'd be looking at there is I'd be going straight in thinking, how many gold rares have I got? So if we go to gold rares, we go to League 1, we're looking, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to get another 4 to get that done. Obviously, they're coming in a little bit more in terms of cost. Then I look at the commons, because there is obviously the free player one. Okay, we've got, what, 6 players there. I'll go and do the League SBCs, or even if you are willing to do a 1 upgrade on this, you never know. You're going to try your luck, and as we get closer and closer to the final day of this, then yes, put a little bit of coins in, spend whatever you want in terms of this upgrade, and try and get them, because obviously these are only going to be in packs for so long, so you only have an X amount of chance. If then we have a look at the kind of what we've got in terms to give in, I think, did we say that we had nothing else to give up here in terms of them? Yeah, because we are running low on gold commons, because we obviously have started to keep putting them into these upgrades. So if we go to 550, I think we can, you could probably, yeah, you'd probably be looking at 550 if anything. Oh no, you'd be looking at 600 then. So again, if we're just looking at these, we're just going to buy. Can I add into squad? Oh wow, I've literally never used that function, just because obviously the older gen didn't have that function working. But we can see a lot of left wings here. We do still need the chem. We will, just for the purposes, just a little bit quicker, just to whack all these in. Let's just go down a few, because obviously everybody is going to be starting to buy them. So you do want to kind of get in a little bit quick. I see 2 Rangers players that we definitely want, and I think I only need 1 more player. Let's just see if that is correct, if it's going to show me. Add into squad, perfect. So yeah, we should be able to get it done pretty easily with the League Gun, and that's the beauty of it. With obviously doing the double upgrades, or even the packs where you get the free players, you are guaranteeing yourself more commons to go put back into this, to then guarantee another rare to obviously go back as well. So it is a perfect grind in that sense. We will whack that in, and that's it. I think League SBC to these sorts of packs are going to be much more beneficial. So the way to do that is bronze, to then obviously the upgrades, to then the League SBC packs, and then into upgrades, and just continue the circle. For me, I think that is going to be way more beneficial than actually kind of just going straight into these upgrades, the 82s. I just think there's going to be better ways to do it. So we are going to finish off on the 81 triple. We will get that done, and then we'll kind of see how we go. I want to know what you're sort of grinding. How are you grinding this game? Are you doing all of the League SBCs? Are you just doing upgrade packs? Or are you just kind of not really that fussed? Let me know down below. I'm going to just finish off this SBC, and we'll get back to it. So we've got it done there. Just went and bought out a few of the La Liga players just to see if we can get anything in this final heat. Let me know down below, like I said, what you're actually grinding, how are you grinding it, and how are you finding the 82 pluses. We did 2, we got nothing back. Hopefully we get something in the 83 plus and the 81 plus, but we normally don't. It is just going to be a board, unfortunately. English centre-back. It's going to be Big Boy Maguire at 84. Let me know down below. We'll come back with some more content later on today, and hopefully we'll get Maguire gone. But apart from that, make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.